video I talked about this morning. I stepped out of the home for a while, take a break, but I did make the video and it's up online now. And it's about networking. Networking is important to everyone in the entertainment business, everyone in businesses where they're trying to sell a product or a service to someone. So there's many ways to network. And my video focuses on how to do networking without being negative or perceived as negative. So that's something that is very important if you're running your own business, very important if you're working for a business and your job or part of your job is to outreach to the public. There are a lot of people who work in the local government here in town where I live, and their business, their service that they offer is basically networking to the public. So you have to have that skill where you walk that fine line between being too pushy and irritating to where you're also letting people know about a service that's available for them. I'm sitting in the car again. I thought I'd put this little announcement together before I arrived home, and the video's up. It's running now. It's about networking. Go to my channel, take a look at it, and I bet you there's something in that video that speaks to you. Like I say in the video, initially I had problems with networking, trying to network, trying to market to people who may be interested in collaboration. Again, like I always say, the film business, entertainment business, it's a collaborative effort. There are some people who are able to do it alone. I've done it alone myself. I've put projects together and acted as a one-man band, as a crew, camera, lights, sound, everything, directing. It's not the easiest. The product usually doesn't come out its best if you work with other people who are talented. I just directed a short video about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago actually, and the editing is finally complete. Sound mix, music, everything. It turned out great. And we ended up collaborating with a bunch of other talented people. And it was a nice effort. Everyone gave their all. And I think the project is something that we're pretty proud of. It's only 10 minutes long. It's what you call a proof of concept. And what that means is you use it as a fundraising tool. Nowadays, the budgets on these projects, gone are the days when I was young and we could do a project for nothing and it could, rise up and potentially be seen. I'm not saying that can't be done, but it's much, much harder because the general public is used now to a higher level of production value. We can't make the slasher movies, the no budget movies we used to and expect them to rise up, and reach to a level that could potentially get funding. That's kind of the reason I stopped making a lot of the low budget films that I made in the 90s, because the time had finally come when television, the budgets of television shows were so high that people were expecting a certain production level, a certain quality in a program they're going to watch. And the level that people expect is much higher than it used to be. And it's a good thing, because I actually, tell you the truth, I actually enjoy a well put together television program even more than a feature film. We went to see a feature film yesterday, the new Jurassic Park, and they had unlimited amount of money. But what they didn't have, in my opinion, they didn't have a really good story. The actors were good, the effects were good, everything, production value, everything is up high as it can be. But if you don't have a story, if you don't have something that will draw people in, if you don't have characters that they can care about, you could have all the money in the world and you won't have a great product. Not saying that a lot of people won't enjoy it. I didn't get up and walk out, but it didn't compare to, the earlier Jurassic Park movies. And you're always kind of chasing that very first one when it was new, when it was exciting, when it was something you hadn't seen before. But I don't think they ever repeated that. That first one was a winner. And they continue. It's a great franchise. It makes money. It's a great franchise, but you're always chasing that excitement of the original. And I don't think they can recapture it. I don't think it can be done. But again, networking. My videos, check it out on my website. It'll talk about networking, and maybe it'll open your eyes to the importance of it in any kind of business you're in. A lot of what I say is geared towards acting, entertainment, directing. Excuse me, I'm getting some bugs flying around in my eyes here in the car. But please, if you haven't looked at my work, Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. I can't see the comments. I would answer them if I could see them, but I'm sitting in the car and I'm trying to use the sun coming from behind my camera to light my face. So I can't read the comments, but when I get home, I will read the comments. If you have any questions, I will answer them. And I thank you for hanging in there with me. If you haven't visited my site, please follow the link below. Look at some of my work, and if you like it, please subscribe. I'm slowly crawling towards my 1,000 subscribers. I'm still quite a bit away. I'm over 600, and I'm really thankful for that. And it's because of you guys coming there, looking at my content, liking it, and subscribing. I appreciate it. My watch hours are climbing up, and I want to thank everyone for that. So I'm going to jump off now, and I'll be back again tomorrow morning. Give you another update of how my progress is going and what I plan to do tomorrow. Thanks a lot.